Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Decent chance! It's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pass somewhat off target. It's run loose here. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Vitinha. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lahm. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Azar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Vitinha. Wirtz. First quarter of an hour gone. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking to go deep. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lahm. Serginho, who does have an assist to his name. There's the delivery. And the ball is out of play. Costa Curta. Tchouaméni. Milan looking to pass their way through. And that pass just didn't quite work. He can get that clear. That's a look and place it forward.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar.
That's good play from him.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Foden cleared without complication. And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Belletti. Xabi Alonso. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Chouameni. Now Costa Curta. Bale.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vitinha, that has been slung wide. And it's Lam. Some really good ball movement. It's a searching pass. It's a goal kick. Chouameni. Now it's Foden. Foden. And this is it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! AC Milan are all square. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Foden, bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
2 minutes has been indicated.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Xavi Alonso. To Hazard. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. And no surprise, that's a booking. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
And now, I'd just like to read out our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution.
Milan get the second half going. Belletti. Messi, and he skips past his man. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! They've scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try...
Oh, smashing header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That is good alertness. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Adams unable to make it happen for all. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Cross to the back post. Azar.
The
Neymar.
attendance for this match was
Neymar.
29,830.
Can he get on the end of this? Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Messi. Makalele was in no mood for any of that. And that's been won straight back. Vitinha, can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Vitinha. Xavi Alonso. And it's Neymar. Messi. Oh, that's superb. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes
Bale.
on both sides, actually.
Number 27.
Milan take the lead.
Coming on the
Neymar.
field, number
Lovely
18.
pass, but can he get there?
Mbappe. Number
Deflected
10.
behind for a
Neymar.
corner kick.
Substitution in progress.
There's the shot! It's there! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Substitutions taking place.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, nicely intercepted. No, he's just misjudged that one. Real chance! He scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Vert demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away.
Takes a shot! Oh, that could cost them.
Messi clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
Cannavaro cuts it out. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a good spell of possession, this. Delicate ball and it... A header! They've scored! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal scorer for Milan.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
6 added minutes.
All
has
square
been
again
indicated.
into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Lahm. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neymar. And it's Messi. He's through here. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on you. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. And the shot! That's a little off target. And this is Bale, Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the space here. Ball swung, big header! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So, a breakthrough already. Great chance! A heavy challenge. And it's Vitinha. Shot could be on. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Forlan is standing over this one. Forlan! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Conte. Can he get on? Decent chance! Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played. And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Bale. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's managed to get rid. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Serginho. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Goes for a shot! Oh, good, and again! And it's in! Barcelona are back in business. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
That has certainly made things interesting. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Hazard. Conte. Conte is offering some sort of an apology there. There's the shot! Spread it left. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's well spotted. That has ended up in no man's land. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, good looking ball. Serginho threads one in. Bergkamp. And he's heaved it away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to...
Batistuta! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Makaleli has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
And he's intervened well there. Conte. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho. And this is Kante. Can he get it through? There's the whistle for half-time. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte. Yamal. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Bergkamp. Pedri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Van Dijk. Serginho. Aimed beyond. And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played through into space. Lahm has it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! This time, surely! Really well taken goal. Again, we are level. What a contest!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter.
Batistuta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Batistuta actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Deep cross. He rises! It's there! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
Yamal! Another save. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Forlan with the short one. And here's Forlan. And it's Azar. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, what a ball! That pass has been well intercepted. And Batistuta! Over to the other side. Pedri. Hazard. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that is as far as they're going to go. Knocks it out wide. Lahm plays it in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Azar. Conte. 75 minutes played. This might spell danger. Out to the left it goes. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that has been knocked clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
He's in a great position here. Bergkamp.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He can run onto that. And this is Ronaldo. Serves up a cross. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Bergkamp. Stood up well to him there. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now, can they get him away? Lahm providing an outlet on that flank.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Serginho's cross.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
I think we're just about done here. Conte. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He's found a way past.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The
everybody,
fans have
and
pulled out
welcome
all
to
the
today's
stops to make
match.
this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Serginho, up he goes! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Bergkamp. And he plays one through. Bergkamp! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Tries to pass it through. Serginho. Threads one in. Beckham. Looking to play him in. Now it's Isak. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Has a shot! That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, that was coming, Peter. You know, he was on a final warning after all. Yeah, well, they were exposed and
Bergkamp! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's Serginho. Lahm is onto this.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Vardiol. Batistuta. The ball has bounced loose now. First quarter of an hour gone. Just eases him off the ball. Can he get it through? Over to the left. It's a promising position, and he's managed to get free. He's got full, and it's in. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Serginho. Deep cross. Keeper has taken decisive action.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Looking tidy in possession here. That is ended up in no man's land. Spread it left, and he's intervened well there. Bergkamp goes looking wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bergkamp plays it short. Now it's Bergkamp. Lahm tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Guardiol. Rafinha.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Beckham. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Indonesia looking to pass their way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Adams. Looking for options for movement. Looking for the run. Crosses it in. Climbs up big! He will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now that looks a decent ball. He's had it! They've done it! Offside.
Well, obviously some sections of the crowd would disagree, but that was the right decision, albeit a late one.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, such a clever touch. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Guardiol. Rafinha. Guardiol. Ball is over the line. Guardiol. Spread neatly. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Serginho. Now it's Batistuta. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And there's the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Ops, and he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please make sure to watch the score.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Rodri. That's an imaginative pass. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And no, that was never going to make it. Pass somewhat off target. Plays the return pass. And it's Lahm. Oh, what a climb! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And this is Bergkamp. Lahm could try cutting inside here.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more...
He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha going full steam ahead down the left flank.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Bergkamp has found the net here, of course. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Knocks it into space.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lahm. Look at the space here. It's Bergkamp! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp. Bergkamp! He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's gone backward here. Serginho.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? Good read, needed to be. And here's Bergkamp. Played out to the left flank. He's in space and looking for options. Backward it goes. Aimed beyond the defence. No. Oh, smashing header! Yes! And they are cruising away. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So now the difference is 3. Well, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Number 9.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Lahm. And this is Bergkamp. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rafinha. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Rafinha proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, important interception.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Rafinha. Rafinha charging forward, the ball at his feet. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavour. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Oh, he's been caught! Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Stojkovic, terrific header! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Ricky Puig knocks it out wide. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Haaland. So it is still 0-0. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing. Well, that pass isn't the best. Not the most convincing of passes. Done delicately. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Ricky Puig.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Great vision. Great ball and shapes to shoot! Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Well, that looks a decent ball. And it's Stojkovic. Palmeiras trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. That is Snuta! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makaleli. Oh, that's clever.
Haaland. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He is just caressing the ball. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bergkamp touches it back. Lahm play. He's got tall. Bergkamp finds himself offside. Serginho. Can he get it through? It's a promising position. Haaland. And the counter is on. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Thinks about... He's had a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Serginho. Lahm delivers. Ricky Puig. Nakata. And he's been shifted off it. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Haaland. Ricky Puig. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Serginho. Serginho going full steam ahead down the left flank. Chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Serginho's cross.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bale with the short one. And here's Bale. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Nakata. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and it's made its way to him. Ricky Puig.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Guardiola promptly onto that, and that is that. Out to the left it goes. Up towards the hour mark, and still no goals. Now it's Nakata. Knocks it into space. And that was very necessary. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Lam. Makaleli. Now, can they get him away? A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Aimed beyond the defence. Nakata. Ricky Puig. Looking to play him in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Guardiola. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, there is a look that says it all. Palmeiras have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
substituição no time do Palmeiras.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 10.
Stood up well to him there.
Camisa 8.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Para a entrada de camisa 23.
And here's Yamal. Hazard.
Camisa 47.
That's tidy.
Camisa 11. Camisa
Oh, that's
6.
superb.
Camisa 20.
Now it's Mbappe. He's being urged to shoot. A lot of chance! No mistake! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Palmeiras have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he's picked it up out wide. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Caicedo gets a foot in here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Danger averted for now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Makaleli. Cannavaro.
Palmeiras couldn't
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now he's off and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Lamine Yamal.
And there's the shot! And that's off target.
Bergkamp clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Roberto Carlos tries to pass it through. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, they could break here. Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, it's Batistuta. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bellingham, distributed tidily. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Oh, that is a nice touch. And this is Bergkamp. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He won't be happy with that one. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal in acres of space. Chance for a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Serginho, looking for the run, looking to play him in. Yamal. Showing good feet. Yamal's cross. Cleared away. Now what about this cross? And it's De Bruyne. Hazard has it in a wide position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
A corner it is then. Spain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Up he goes! And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now the delivery. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Serginho picks it up out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Hazard has been caught there, it's a foul. Van de Ven. And here's De Bruyne. Serginho. Lam. Now it's Batistuta. Bergkamp looking to get on the end of this. Nice control. Played into the middle. Ruben Dias is there and he can get that clear.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Corner number 2, then. Header comes in! And again! There it is! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be. and where he needed to put himself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Looking for options for movement. Lahm just loves to go forward whenever he can.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Hazard looking to run onto it. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bellingham. Rodri with a definite foul there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Serginho, spread out to the left. Looking to go deep. And he's there to clear it. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Roberto Carlos, very much a man of this moment. Out to the left it goes. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Big header! It's fallen kindly here! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that... Oh, smashing header! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try...
De jugadores en España. El dorsal 6.
And we're off again.
Roberto Carlos. Será sustituido por el dorsal
And that
13.
interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the ball is out of play. Rodri. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he skips past his man, out towards the flank. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Drives it in. Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Cannavaro is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Serginho. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Bellingham. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Bergkamp. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Spain have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. Rodri, he's gone for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Spain have their third corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Rodri. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get it.
Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here. He's got tall. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 7, Hazard. El dorsal 5. Serán sustituidos.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Bergkamp has a shot! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Camavinga. Camavinga. Well, they've got it again. Aimed beyond the defence. He has a look up, and he's onside. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Shoots! Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It's a really well-measured ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Over to the left. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Yamal. For Van Basten. Lobbed in behind. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. He is through here! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cross goes in there. Cannavaro clears it away. Here comes it's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Threads one in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Keeper's dealt with that. That pass has been well intercepted.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Rodri. Pass somewhat off target. And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and a... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two
Hello,
sides get
everybody,
ready to
and
lock
welcome to
horns.
today's
This is
match.
football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Lam. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Climbs up big! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he's intervened well there. And here's Batistuta. And that's a shapes to shoot! Nakamura. Now it's Haaland. And it's Mendes. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Haaland, chance for a shot! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Truly superb. And the shot! They've done it! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Adams proves too strong. Makaleli. Adams. And here's Batistuta. Threads one in. Tries a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bergkamp did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Well, shoots! He has done it! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well read, nice interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Rodri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. David Villa. Well, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. He has found the way through. In by Messi. And that has been knocked clear. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bergkamp. Wits, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And Batistuta!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looks to the other side,
Well spotted.
tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Played in deep. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Cannavaro. Now it's Beckham. David Villa. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a pretty loose pass. Haaland, and that could set him on his way. David Villa. And the shot!
Has been indicated.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Villa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
That's the throw. And it's Nakamura. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Adams. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund. Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then. Nakamura. Beckham. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. That's Nakamura. Now it's Villa. Pinches it off him. Bergkamp. Lahm. Strong running down that left flank. Looking for the run. Lahm plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And it's Bergkamp. Lahm. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nice control. It'll be a throw-in. Lacroix promptly onto that, and that is that. Plays a sharp little ball here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Lahm gets good distance on it.
For this match was
Paris Saint-Germain really are
29,950.
going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kudus! And that has fair fizzed. Lahm. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that has found him in acres of space.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Makaleli, played out wide. Back into the middle. Nakamura. Now it's Haaland. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Wirtz. Lahm. Lahm delivers. Hernandez attempts a clearance.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Bergkamp. Number 20,
Hit into the middle.
Wirtz. Coming on the
Konate
field,
tries to clear.
Number 10, Neymar. Number
And here's
27,
Batistuta.
Serginho.
Played with finesse.
Substitution.
And they've got rid. It's anyone's ball now. Serginho receives it in a wide position. And that's gone loose. Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's been shifted off it.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he get on the end of this? Serginho swings it across. Batistuta! Oh, in he goes again! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Can he get onto this? Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Valverde. Now he's off and running. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Neymar. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Neymar.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Very much into the last knockings. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Beckham. And they're back on the ball again. Goes looking wide. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. David Villa finds himself offside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had...